Okay, so we just finished removing the air duct. Next, it says the crankshaft position sensor stator coil, referred to starter clutch and AC magneto. I checked the service manual. That's this right here. I don't feel like I have to take this off right now. I can take that off later when I remove the engine. I'm going to finish taking off the exhaust bracket to get that out of the way, and then I'm going to go ahead and start disconnecting the throttle body. If we skip the crankshaft, crankshaft position, it goes to throttle body, refer to throttle body and fuel injector in chapter 6. So let me take the exhaust bracket off and then we'll go to the throttle body. Throttle body, chapter 6, or page 277 of the digital copy. Removing the fuel tank, I don't really want to do that. Fuel pump, fuel tank, fuel injector and fuel hose, that's what I want to do. Remove the fuel injector and fuel hose. Fuel tank, refer to removing the fuel tank. Fuel hose holder to frame, that's number 1. Fuel tank holder towards frame, that is on the left side. Fuel tank holder to frame, that's this. That's going to be right here. There's the frame, here's the rear foot peg, and it's right behind the left rear foot peg. And 10 millimeter, are these all 10 millimeter? It is a 10 millimeter. Okay, step 1 done. Fuel hose holder to intake manifold, that is number 2. Fuel hose holder to intake manifold, that looks like it's right next to the throttle body. And that fuel tank, oh, that's an Allen wrench. Okay, so there's the cam, the breather hose for the cam. Right behind that, this right here, that looks like the clip that holds the fuel holder to the throttle body, and it looks like it's an Allen wrench, and it's a 6 millimeter to get to the throttle body pin, which holds the fuel cable in place. Number 3 is the pin. I think it's this. I think this is step 3. Throttle body fuel injector, fuel tank, fuel hose holder, clamp 3, and then the fuel injector coupler. I think they're talking about this clamp right here. This clamp right here. And then this is going to be the fuel injector coupler. One of these is the fuel injector coupler. Okay. Follow this one back. It's going to be the blue one. There's a little tab. Push down on the plastic tab. Fuel injector. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and label that. And then there's some zip ties. Step 5, remove the fuel hose. This is the top of the valve. Right behind the valve, there's a fuel injector body, the throttle body, and on top of that is the hose that comes from the fuel tank. And it says 6. It looks like a 6 millimeter. Let's give it a try, but that's step 5 in terms of the throttle body. It's a 10 millimeter. Oh, why is my throttle body? My throttle body's hella loose. It's missing a... Oh, shit. Okay. This bolt right here that we use to disconnect the hose is also attached to the throttle body. So that's why the throttle body moved. Let me see if I can put it back in a little bit. That step is backwards. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. And then there's a plastic tab. Alright, so it just wiggles out. I had to cut a zip tie. And this is the fuel injector coupler. And this is the fuel hose. And that is my fuel injector. There's one more zip tie I gotta cut somehow. Fuel injector and hose done. Okay, removing the throttle body. Oh my god, I'm slowing down here, but I'm really just going to disconnect these cables real quick. This top one, is there a pin? There's a pin. You just push in and wiggle free. I'm gonna label that real quick. Throttle body bottom. Okay, so that's the cables disconnected from the throttle body. And then the throttle cable. Okay, and finally to remove the throttle body. Underneath the throttle body, there's a little pinch clip and a hose. So get rid of that hose. See if I can move this pinch clip back a little bit. Okay, disconnected the hose. And then there are 2 Allen wrenches. Here's the throttle body intake. Here's the cable to the throttle body. There's 2 Allen wrenches there that hold the cable to the throttle body, which goes to the hand lever. So I guess I need 2 Allen wrenches to remove those bolts. It's 2 millimeter. I just can't crack it. Okay, so I'm about to remove the screw for the throttle cable. There's the throttle cable. That's the top. Okay, throttle cable. Oh, there's another little breather hose over here I gotta take off. I took the bottom one off. There we go. Throttle body.
No more emissions.